Alright, hello everyone. We are in Toronto and we'll be flying over to Detroit. There I am. So we'll be flying over to Detroit from Toronto. I'm getting myself set up here. Alright, I pulled the flight plan, so I got the airport chart over here and then Ankle 5 departure runway 23. I just checked the ATIS information. We have information Foxtrot, winds are at 12010, 223014, and runway 23 for departure. Top Gun 2, RNAV arrival into Detroit, and I already also have the airport chart on there. So let me minimize that for a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the plane started. So the battery's coming on. Emergency lights on. Standby display, and Avion is going to go to dispatch. Let's clear that out. Initialize our position based on GPS, and go to index. Next page, route menu, and pull the flight plan from SimBrief. Alright, with that in mind, we can go over to the departure. Ankle 5 and execute that. Awesome. Then we go back to here. Arrival into Detroit is going to be runway 21, ILS 21 left. And let's see here. Where is the Top Gun? There we go. Top Gun 2. Goosey. And then transition for the ILS. Let's see our ILS here. See approaches. There we go. Open charts list. So they have Kobo, Count, and Raider. Let me look at this one. Alright, let me see here. Which one is it? Raider. So Raider is the one. It should be this one. And we can execute that. So make sure our parking brakes are set. Parking brakes are good. Gears down. And we can go ahead and start our engines. Let's monitor the numbers. Got a couple hundred pounds more than we need of fuel, which is fine. Set the trim for takeoff. It's a good start. Looking for 20. Here we go, now pop up. Now let's go to engine number 2. Good there. Avion is going to go on. go, a good start. Awesome. So beacon on a seatbelt.
May I have your attention, please?
3014.
Turned on the seatbelt sign. Please fasten your seatbelt and shoulder harness at this time.
Awesome. And we go ahead and run the passenger briefing.
May I have your attention, please?
Great.
Welcome aboard the Citation CJ4
And
aircraft.
we go back up there and pull the FMS text. So that's good.
Please refer to the passenger briefing.
And then down a lower menu, I want
safety-related information.
present position.
Smoking is prohibited aboard this aircraft while the no smoking lights are illuminated and prohibited in the lavatory at all times. Aviation regulations require
I'll do
with lighted no smoking and seatbelt signs,
terrain,
as well as flight crew instructions. For taxi, takeoff, and landing.
Let's do weather on this one.
Shoulder harness are fastened.
And traffic.
Electronic devices are turned off. Tables, luggage, and loose articles must be stowed.
And then on this one as well.
Seats must be in the upright.
But we're gonna do terrain. We change the format to the rows, and then we'll do also traffic on here. There we go.
Pull on the lap belt strap to tighten the lap belt.
Good stuff.
Fasten the shoulder harness. Pull the shoulder
Static
harness
heat's
strap
coming on.
in front of you, and hook the metal
Nav
end
lights
on the
coming
strap
on. Logo lights can come on. I'll go ahead and turn on the taxi lights as well. And climate control can go on.
To release the shoulder harness, unhook the metal end from the step.
Let's go over to checklist real quick.
Possibility of unexpected turbulence. Please keep your lap belt securely fastened.
Park brake set, landing gear good, battery switch, emergency light switch, standby flight display switch is on, avionics switch is dispatched and on. Got the position initialized, got the flight plan, departures, and now let's go over to the performance. So takeoff performance, we're going to do wind is 12010.
Prior to assisting others with their masks. An emergency exit is located
22 on a temperature.
To open the emergency exit,
And 3014. 3014 on the QNH. Next page, and then we'll send that. That populates our PFD with our speeds. So we got a V1 at 80 knots, 85 is VR, and V2 plus 10, which is about 110 knots. Flaps can go up.
The main entry door, which you use to enter the aircraft, may also be used as an emergency.
It all happens very, very fast in this plane.
First, push in on the inner paddle located
Alright.
above the inner handle. Second,
Back to the checklist. So we put the performance in there, ATC clearance. We'll have to get the ATC clearance. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Tower approach. So we're going to go to tower 187.
don the life vest, tear open the storage bag, and remove the vest. Place the life vest
118.7. It's going to be active. And then we'll change the approach to
down departures, transition, flat plan route, and the rest is the same.
And Canada 316, clear to land, runway 24 left.
32.8.
Sorry, tower, Canada 31, data going around.
Going around.
Roger.
See Air Canada plane there. Everybody's going around.
And tower, Canada 1624, right, taxi.
Great. So let's go ahead and get our clearance.
And Canada 1624, I need to revise your clearance as well due to the runway change. So you're cleared to the Atlanta airport via the Bettis 3 departure Foxy transition, and it will be runway 06 right, balance unchanged.
We're cleared to Atlanta via the 30 Bettis 3 departure and Foxy
Okay, looks like we had a change of runway.
For 06 right, Canada 1624.
And Canada 1818, runway 06 right, altimeter is 3014. Clear to taxi, apron at your discretion, Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short runways 06 left.
Canada 18, 06 right, QNH 3014 via Alpha Lima Bravo Delta, crossing runway 33 right, hold short 06 left, Canada 18.
Roger.
Good time, Canada 3168, yeah, we have to go around due to the winds. Can we make a 180 and switch runway?
Yeah, Canada 3168 will actually bring you in on runway 05 now. So if you actually do a 180 and join right base for runway 05.
Okay, we'll do a 180 and then join the right base for 05, Canada 3168.
And Air Canada 1624 right taxi.
Air Canada 1624, runway 06 right, altimeter is 3014. Taxi apron at your discretion, Alpha Kilo Bravo Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short runway 06 left.
Tower Citation 4, Charlie Juliet, clearance to Detroit. We have information of Foxtrot.
November 4 Charlie Delta, standby.
And Tower, can you say taxi instructions again for Air Canada 1624?
Air Canada 1624, taxi apron at your discretion, Alpha Kilo Bravo Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short runway 6 left.
Alright, Air Canada 1624 taxi 6 right via Alpha Kilo Bravo Delta, cross 33 right, hold short 6 left.
Roger. And Canada 3168, winds are 120 at 10 knots, you're clear to land runway 05.
Then land 05, copy the winds, Canada 3168.
And Air Canada 509, Toronto Tower.
509, yes.
And Air Canada 509, you were looking for your clearance to Chicago?
I've heard to Chicago, Canada 509.
Yeah, Canada 509, sorry for the delay. You are cleared to the Chicago airport via the GoPup 4 departure hockey transition flight plan route. Runway 06 right, squawk 6135.
To Chicago via GoPup 4 hockey transition, that's file 06 right and squawk 6135, Air Canada 509.
Air Canada 509, readback is correct. Information Foxtrot is current, push and start at your discretion, and call me when ready for taxi.
We have information Foxtrot, we'll call for taxi, Air Canada 509.
17.
American to 458, ready to taxi, apron.
Air Canada 458, runway 06 right, altimeter 3014, taxi apron at your discretion, Alpha Kilo Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short runway 06 left.
06 right, altimeter 3004, apron my discretion, Alpha Kilo Delta cross, ready to right, will short 6 left.
This Tower, Canada 3168, down and clear 05 of Foxtrot, Sky Service.
Canada 3168, turn left on, taxi Foxtrot, turn left on November, Echo Alpha for Sky Service.
Foxtrot, November, Echo Alpha to Sky Service, Canada 3168. Thanks.
No problem.
Canada 1818 is ready for departure.
And Air Canada 1818, once airborne, contact arrival on 132.8, winds are 120 at 10 knots, clear to takeoff runway 06 right.
Once airborne, contacting arrival 132.8, clear for takeoff 06 right.
Set 1328 set on air. And Tower, Citation 4, Charlie Juliet, clearance to Detroit with Foxtrot.
And November 4, Charlie Delta, roger, yeah, just stand by for me, I'm just double checking your flight plan.
Sounds good, standing by for Charlie Juliet. Let's see what could be up with our flight plan.
November 4, Charlie Juliet, you are cleared to the Detroit Airport via the Uncle 5 departure flight plan room, runway 06 right, squawk 6265.
Go to Detroit Echo 5, then it's filed 626506 right for Charlie Juliet.
And November 4, Charlie Juliet, readback is correct. Information Golf is current, push and start at your discretion, and call me when ready for taxi.
We'll go for ready for taxi for Charlie Juliet. 6265. And we'll have to change the park.
Canada 6224, only short of 612.
Canada 1624, roger. Canada 1624, once airborne, contact arrival on 132.8, winds are 120 at 10 knots, line up runway 06 right.
So there we go, they fired 6 right, minimum 1,000, right to mobile, will be factored into their Burley, Vidra, Ankle, and Goosey maximum flight level 220. We are expecting, let's see here real quick. .220 is our flight level. 20, the flight level 220. And that'll be final. Now, let's go ahead and
Canada 1624, clear for takeoff, runway 06 right.
Alright, clear for takeoff 06 right, Air Canada 1624.
and Tower 4 Charlie Juliet is ready to taxi.
November 4, Charlie Juliet, roger, it's runway 06 right. Altimeter is 3014. Taxi, Whiskey, hold short, runway 06 right.
Whiskey hold short of 6 right. Would we be able to do a takeoff over at Yankee?
If Yankee gives you enough runway length for departure, I can give you that.
That would be great. Appreciate it.
Okay, November 4, Charlie Juliet. Apron at your discretion. Turn left on Yankee, hold short runway 06 right.
Yankee hold short of 6 right for Charlie Juliet.
And after that 458, holding 6 left.
So you see now that the
Canada 458.
flight sim does not actually reflect
Toronto arrival on 132.8. Line up runway 06 right.
Line up 06 right, and that after departure, Toronto, departure 132.8.
the airport, the actual airport chart. This guy took off with about 4,500 feet. That's going to be more than enough for us.
And Air Canada 458, winds are 090 at 13 knots, clear to take off runway 06 right.
Let's take off 6 right, Air Canada 458.
So it's going to show us grass. On here. It's not really grass. Yeah, we have more than enough runway. And our for Charlie Juliet holding short of 6 right at Yankee.
And November 4, Charlie Juliet.
Air Canada 458, checking in 2000.
Arrival on 132.8. Winds are 090 at 13 knots, clear for takeoff at intersection Yankee, runway 06 right.
Clear to take off 6 right at Yankee for Charlie Juliet, and we'll go over to departure. Thanks for ATC.
Thanks, sorry for the wait there with your clearance.
Not a problem, I understand.
Have a good one, see you.
You too, bye-bye. We're looking at 057. departure.
Altitude.
And departure, Citation 4, Charlie Juliet, 4,000.
November 4, Charlie Juliet, Toronto departure, you identified climb 6,000.
Up to 6,000 for Charlie Juliet.
And for Charlie Juliet, right turn direct mobile on course.
Right direct mobile on course for Charlie Juliet.
Altitude.
Let's do heading mode first. And direct mobile.
November 4, Charlie Juliet, climb flight level 230.
Climbing at 220 for Charlie Juliet.
Air Canada 458, contact Toronto Center now, 125.77. Good flight.
4177, thanks for the amazing ETS out of Toronto. We'll see you shortly.
There's 220.
Air Canada 1624, contact Toronto Center now, 125.77. Good flight.
And over to 2577, Air Canada 1624. CS, thanks for DTC.
See you next time. Thanks for flying.
It's directly below me, I believe. Let's see.
And November 4, Charlie Juliet, my apologies, it's your top altitude 220, so start to climb flight level 220 as filed.
Roger, 220 as filed for Charlie Juliet.
Toronto approach, good afternoon, November 950, Papa Alpha.
November 950, Papa Alpha, Toronto, nice to see you.
Toronto November 950, Papa Alpha, on the ground in Toronto City Centre, requesting to pick up IFR clearance to St. Catharines.
50 Papa Alpha, stand by 1 for me, would you?
Sure thing.
Not sure where he's going. Oh, he's going
And
to Atlanta.
950 Papa Alpha, Toronto.
950, Papa Alpha, Toronto.
Can you accept the Island 1 departure today?
Stand by, please.
Roger. November 4 Charlie Juliet, contact Toronto Center now 125.77. Goodbye.
2577 for Charlie Juliet. Thanks for ATC. Goodbye.
Thanks for flying. We'll see you next time.
And Toronto Center, Citation 4 Charlie Juliet, 190 to 220.
Citation 4 Charlie Juliet, Toronto Center, good afternoon.
So he's right around there. Very good here. Let's make sure.
Altitude.
Toronto Center, United 231.
United 231, Toronto Center, go ahead.
United 231 at flight level 300, approximately 30 miles south of the CYYZ intersection.
Air 231, stand by. United 231, squawk 3003.
3003 on the squawk, United 231.
And Toronto Center for Charlie Juliet's back online.
For Charlie Juliet, I got you now, flight level 220.
Maintaining 220 for Charlie Juliet.
Right.
Alright, let's see how Detroit is, weather-wise. Winds are variable at 4. Two on left. Let me just make sure I'm going to land on there. Let's see. So you got 2 on left. Yeah, 2 on left is good. G is right there, so that works. We'll put 0 at 4. 28 3016. Awesome. So we got 10,000 feet. We'll probably exit on Sarah 1. Although it's possible, I don't think we would exit it as Sarah 6, but it's possible. What else we got? Visibility is, let's see, 10 miles scattered at 4,500 to 5,000 over Tiggers, then 4,000, 3,000, intercept at 2,000. We're looking at 832.
Number 4, Charlie Juliet, Cleveland Center is offline, change to on frequency.
Alright, switching over to Unicom, 4 Charlie Juliet. Thanks for ATC. Have a good day.
Good day.
So let's do DXO 1134. And then 1115. Should come automatically, but I'm not. Just gonna head and set it up. Let's review the approach. Approach procedure. So we got Goosey, after Goosey, Wolfman no lower to 240, above 240 at 280, and then Top Gun above flight level 240, Top Gun above 11, below 14, 280 as the speed. So let's try 28. I'll just do it manual. So I'll do that manual. It doesn't make much of a difference anyways. It would on the Airbus, but not here, which is fine. So Top Gun. Tailwind. Manchester, Ghost, Rider, and then vectors to Tofi. There it is, Tofi. So Rider, maximum 210, mandatory 7,000. Then Tofi at 52 to 6,000. Gives 5,000. Count 5,000. And then Tigers at 5,000. Roby 5,000. Ballast 4,000. Nesby 3,000. Buckle at 2,000. And then the ILS, so 1,100. Went to 215 miles. And then so the missed approach procedure is climbed to 1099. So climbing to 1,100, left turn of 4,000, DXO, which is a Detroit VOR, radio 122. And then hold over gauge on a heading of 302. Probably do a teardrop. So left turn, intercept. There you go. Is there a top of descent coming up? We're looking at 14,000. Just a quick sec, I'll be right back, get some water. Alrighty, I'm back. So about 18 more minutes till we get to Detroit. And just keep an eye on the speed restrictions here into the arrival. Reduce a little bit to about 280. That's good. been watching my daily intake of water. It's amazing the difference it makes when you don't drink enough water. But so lost comms from Ryder, we execute the ILS approach to 21 left. From Top Gun on track 254. Okay. Let's go to 11,000. And we can go VNAV in a little bit. There's 11,000. Top of descent coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and set VNAV. Hopefully the diamond's gonna show up. There's a diamond. Cool. So there's our top of descent and V path. Power back a little bit. There we go. .280. Beautiful. We're aiming Top Gun at 11,000. Let's make sure there's no ATC. Nope. Right on the money, 280. Now below 10,000 would be a 250. And the next restriction is 8,000. So again, we're flying from Toronto to Detroit on CJ4 to great aircraft. I took off from halfway. I asked for it. The FBO was right in the middle of the runway, so I requested to take off from the middle of the runway, about 9,000 feet. I probably used up about 3,000. This plane is a rocket. Its initial climb, it does easy like 6,000 feet per minute. Fun plane. Fun, and it's got a very slow approach, so you do approach at about 110 knots. Stall speed 80-ish. So the exact numbers here. Yeah, it won't say here, but it's about 80 knots. Da-da-da. Yeah, it doesn't say. Anyways. So I have 11,000. Maintaining about 50-55 in 1 on descent on the V path. CJ4 does not have auto throttle, but it's got so many other tools that it's $8,000. So we continue our descent. Still 280. 280 knots. Start reducing the speed to 250, so getting close to 10,000. .3016 on the altimeter. There it is, 250 at 10,000.
Altitude.
Then down to 7,000. go, 7,000. Start reducing our speed a little bit. We want 210 over Ghost. Power all the way back to idle. Is there 7,000 over Chester? There's 210 coming up. Now it's 210 7,000 all the way. After Toffee would descend to 5,000. Landing lights are on. What else we need? That's all. Yep, we're good to go. Let's do direct rider. There we go. And we're looking at 6,000.
Altitude. $5,200. Power back. Yeah, Detroit traffic, Citation 4, Charlie, Juliet, Toffee, inbound ILS, 21 left. Detroit. Altitude.
And 5,000. And let's set up the approach mode. Lock 111.5 is set. Maintain 210. There's GIFs.
4000 is our next step. To speed 180. Here's a localizer. So after Robbie 4000, there's 180. Glide slope coming up. Let's do flaps 15. Reduce our speed to 160. So altitude is set for missed approach, 4000. Here's a glide slope.
Altitude.
Keep 160 for now. So we're about 5 miles out, and I'll do go down to 110. So power is all the way at idle. The flaps 15. Not sure if there's any other aircraft in there. Let's look. I don't think so. Here's 11 miles. No, just me. And Detroit traffic, Citation 4 Charlie Juliet, 10 miles inbound on the ILS, 24 left, Detroit. great high. You can keep like flaps at 15, power and idle, and stay stabilized on the approach at right around 160 knots, which is great. Coming in fast, but once I dump the flaps in gear, it's going to slow down considerably, and I'm going to need more. I'm going to need to add some power. So saving some fuel here. There's 2,000. Looking at 832 is 200 above. So 830, 200. Yeah, the fuel burn is just great. Detroit traffic citation for Charlie Juliet, 5 miles inbound on ALS 24 left. Detroit. Alright, gear can go down. And full flaps. I'll keep it at idle. There's our approach speed. Still 130 coming up, and autopilot's going to come off. There's 200, autopilot's coming off. Power to idle. Almost made it. Almost. That'll be a stretch though. S1 is good. 01. Flaps coming up. You know, make a first left and another first left. And another first left. That's the beauty of G8, that you don't need the whole runway. Usually the FBO is right next to the runway, so you can take off wherever you're at, especially on a plane like this. you just taxi it in the middle of the runway, and if you use a third of this runway, it's more than enough for this plane. Its power to weight ratio is ridiculous. Alright, start slowing down a little bit. And then we should be making a right here. And then the FBO should be to the right. Right over there. There it is. This is good. Second one. And another right here. Slow down a little bit more. I'm going to park right next to the last building. That one. It's good right here. Parking brakes are set. Engine's coming off. All lights coming off. Including seatbelt. Pitot-static coming off. Climate control going off. Avionics is going off. Standby going off. Emergency lights going off. And battery coming off. Welcome to Detroit, ladies and gentlemen. I should be flying later on. Again, not sure yet. It all depends where there's ATC coverage. So I'll be back probably the Airbus. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, have a good